All right, folks. 06-23-18. The show is All That with your host Solomon Saul Whitfield with special guest tonight, The Giant. And The Giant and I were talking about issues going on with the young people and shootings and things like that. Go ahead, Giant. Just go wherever you want to start at. Okay?
Well, my issue with these young folks who have access to guns and not sure how they became to have access to them. I'm not sure if the parents know they have access to them. But these guns are falling into the hands of children, basically, who are irresponsible and are inflicting casualties within the neighborhood. Okay. Be it a target that they're trying to get to for whatever reason, because 9 times out of 10 is absolutely nothing, or some innocent bystander who just happens to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and gets shot. Now, when the authorities catch up with these guys, okay, the perpetrators of the crime, and they haul their butt to jail, the mothers are boo-hooing like, or fathers are like, well, you can't do this to my son. You can't, you can't send him to jail. He's too young. He's acting in the role of an adult committing a crime, doing something that he should not be doing. He should have been at home, okay, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, okay? He should be doing his schoolwork.
So
there are things that he should be doing other than ripping and running, robbing folks. And when he runs across the person who has a gun, who knows how to use one, and kills them, then you're crying the blues.
So now, let me ask this question, sir. So whose responsibility is it for them to know where he's at 10:30, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or wherever? Whose responsibility? Who?
It's the parents' role to raise their children and to know where their children are.
Okay. And when they don't do that, that becomes society's burden?
Pardon me?
When they don't when they don't exercise parenting for their children, that becomes society's burden, hardship.
Yeah, it may not immediately, but eventually it will. Okay. Because if you're out in the street at 10 o'clock at night, there's nothing going on that important. Okay.
But wait a minute, you were out in the street 10 o'clock at night. I know I was out in the street 10 o'clock at night, but I wasn't shooting nobody.
If I was out in the street 10 o'clock at night, I was playing basketball. Okay? If I was out in the street at 10 o'clock at night, I was probably going to a house party. I wasn't looking to knock somebody in the head and take their wallet. I was doing things that a teenager would do. Dance, party, okay, play basketball, hey.
So how do we identify some of the things that seem to need to be corrected? How do we work on finding a resolution to these things?
That's a tough one there, Solomon,
okay.
Because we can look at the churches, we can look at the schools, we can look at after-school programs, but these things, or a lot of these things cost money, in which nobody's willing to fit the bill for, okay? Nobody wants to pay rent for a rec center. Nobody wants to operate a rec center.
But wait a minute, didn't you say the churches isn't the churches tax-free place?
Well, churches.
Don't they have places and rooms and stuff like that they could?
And churches would be a place to look at. Of course, the churches play a very important part in the neighborhood. But the parents work with the church to make sure that certain programs are available and they can get their kids to participate. But if the child chooses not to participate for one reason or another, what are you supposed to do as a parent?
Well, I mean, you know, it's you know, I think as parents, a lot of times we do our best to raise our children. You know, even with the foundation, the ABCs and things that our parents gave us. You know what I mean? We taking that and we build on, you know, we use that as a foundation and build upon that. And you like to think that, you know, when we were raising our children, we were thinking about a lot of things. I mean, you know, not like giving them everything to spoil them or whatever. Understand how you got to earn things. And, you know, if you're going to school, you get an allowance. You get allowance because you're going to school and you're getting a good, you know, you're getting a good grade. You know what I mean? That's your job.
Right.
And you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah. If you took the trash out, you made the bed.
True.
You know, you bed up. You did things around.
True.
You know.
True.
There
was accountability and responsibility placed on you.
Yes.
As an individual.
Yes.
Now I think you're saying that's not being.
Because you were given. Okay.
But now I think you're saying that's not being done anymore.
Well, no, I think a lot of the younger folks feel they're entitled to it. They feel like, I don't need to work for anything. I don't need to do anything to get anything. I can just go and take it from somebody.
Hello, Jesse James.
Huh?
I'm going to say, hello, Jesse James. Hold up. Stick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just, you know, nobody wants to work for
But that is work. That is work for some people.
Yeah. The only thing they want is what they want when they want it.
But then we have this, because we were talking earlier, didn't they have this back like in the cowboy days where the cats were robbing the safe and robbing the stagecoach and all that kind of stuff? I mean,
This is true.
You know?
This is true. Yes, indeed. You're absolutely correct.
You know, guys say I try to do a job, you know, do a straight job and everything else, do it like everybody else, and it didn't work out for me. I didn't like that, so I rather hold people up.
Yeah, but I can take it a little step further for way back when.
Okay.
A lot of people that used to rob the trains and the stagecoaches,
Mm-hmm.
they actually stopped doing that and became lawmen afterwards. Okay, and they changed their ways as they got older because they realized that this occupation was not a healthy one to be in.
Well, I don't know if, for some reason, when you were saying that, something came to me because I had a millennium that I talked to and kind of mentor, and one of the things I noticed that they're concerned about is like having everything at once, and in some regards, it also makes me feel like, you know, I mean, I know when I was younger, 40 years of age, when I was 16 or 17 years old, a teenager, that was ancient. So I kind of feel with these millenniums, like if you're like, I don't know, like 30 or something like that, it's like being ancient to them. You know what I mean? The same thing. But and in some regards, I think they have I don't know if they have a little fear of you know, the circle of life of death or anything like that. But I don't know. It just seems to be a little bit of a fear that I gotta, you know, live life and challenge life, jump out of airplanes and bungee jumping, and I want to challenge death and everything else like that. For some, not all.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's fine to if you wish to live your life, you know, like that, you know, for, you know, reaching for all the gusto you can and trying, you know, all the various ventures. That's great. If you can afford to do it and you have the means, that's great. Not everyone can.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Most of us have to work and say, hey, yeah, I want to do something wild and crazy, but I'm not going to do it time on constantly.
Well, I know the feeling because I want to do it, but I know if I ain't got the money, I put it this way, I know I'm gonna get wild and crazy. There's a consequences, and the consequences is that I'm gonna be paying some money out. So if my bank account ain't right, and I don't want to be paying money out for no foolishness, don't get me wrong, but if my bank account's not right, I don't feel good about going out here and expressing myself and being loose. So I got to tighten up a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I don't have the pesos to take care of that. If I get in trouble, I can pay for it to get out of it. You know what I mean?
But our young society now wants instant gratification. They don't want to wait for anything. All right, they want it now. And if they can't have it by way of working, because there are probably no jobs, they'll go out and they'll take it or steal it. Okay.
Well, look.
And that leads to other issues.
I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna put it out here right now. If you run up on me and you jack me up to get some money, whatever I got, you can have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by all means, but not hopefully, but that should be it, as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm giving you money. You need money. Here's the money. The other thing that's valuable to me is me. I don't need no bullet in my head. Okay?
Yeah.
It's money. Take it, man. You know what I mean? Don't take my life. And like you were saying that, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody's kid, because if you got a gun in front of me, man, and I don't care if it's a toy gun, the fact that you jacked me up and scared me, took me by surprise, and you throw something in my face that resembles a gun, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, hey, I'm not trying to see if it's plastic or whatever it has. I'm thinking about my life is in danger. So, you know, I don't know what I want to do, but bottom line, I don't want to hear about no mother telling me that that's my child, you know, he was a good child and everything else, and he's out here jacking up people. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. Whether he didn't have the daddy, whether his mama was a drug addict, this, that, whatever. I don't want to hear that BS, bro. I do not want to hear it.
I hear you, sir.
Okay?
I hear you.
So it's I don't know. It's something that, you know. Like I said, I see this young guy, man. He's about driven to be something, and he listens to a lot of older people, and he's trying to make his decision of what's right for him and how he can plan his course and everything else. And he's looking for a future, but he's got a plan. He's not looking for it to just be given to him, or he's not out here trying to take it. He's trying to earn it.
And my hats off to those who really do have a plan, okay, and they're exercising it. They're going to school. They're working on a job, and they're trying to do what's right for them, and be a contributing factor in society.
That's what we need. Contribute in society. That's been one of my models, man. All I wanted to do was, if I had a child, I wanted to have my child where they were going to be productive and making a contribution to society, not taken from society.
Right.
You know. Look,
and
we got like 30 seconds left. So finish up, close out any kind of way you want.
Well, I think that as parents, we need to be mindful of what our children are doing, what their friends are, and watch over them a lot more closely than what we are or have been. That's all I have to say.
I think that was well said, Giant. I think that's a good advice. No matter how good of a parent you think you are, that, you know, try to get involved with your children as much as you can and show the interest. And that's part of love. And sometimes it's tough love when you got to put something on their butt, but that's all part of being a parent. All right, folks, we want to thank you. Yes, you heard from the Giant, and you'll hear from the Giant more. The show, all that. Thanks. Good night.